The story kicks off in the dead of winter. 9 months after the last series ends, a fragile truce has formed between the human survivors, led by Green Arrow and Vampire Army. Now, commanded by Queen Barbara Gordon, that's Batgirl, the undead need human blood to live, but they're trying to run a tight ship, keeping order and avoiding chaos. Peace is precious, rubbing against the edges of a larger fear. Woo! Threat from within comes first. Damian Wayne, a rare vampire who leads a rogue guerrilla corps, attacks indiscriminately, stirring heat and distrust between humans and vampires. Tala al Ghul stands firm, making it clear she'll shield her son from both human and vampire forces, a mother's grip on power in a world that won't forgive weakness. Parallel thread, yes, Mr. Miracle scot-free, and the prophecy around his newborn half-human, half-vampire child, a potential humanity-saving ace in the hole. But John Constantine is tasked with deciphering how this child might turn the tide for everyone. Darkseid's invasion and the unlikely alliance as the internal rift widens. A cosmic stalker enters Darkseid and forces Apocalypse descend to erase humanity and vampires alike, preventing vampirism from spreading across the universe. The external threat forces the warning relations, the factions to consider an unprecedented alliance. But here's the deal. Darkseid proves merciless, capturing Mr. Miracle and seizing the prophesied child, Aya. With the new gods leaning into Darkseid's orbit, the human heroes, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Supergirl, and Steel and Lois Lane realize their only shot at survival is to fuse forces with Barbara Gordon's vampire army to stand a chance against extinction. This is getting hot. But Alfred Pennyworth, reborn as a Green Lantern after inheriting Hal Jordan's ring, becomes a crucial hinge. He learns to channel his willpower and sharpen his combat edge, square off against towering foes, including a vampiric Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's deep, right? But here's the final battle and the aftermath. In the climatic arcs, the united human vampire forces mounts a sweeping counterstrike. But what's the deal? Against Darkseid's invasion, a last-minute gambit swaps the real Miracle Child with a decoy, allowing the true Aya to vanish into hiding. For 20 years, trained to become Darkseid's ultimate assassin. Yo, that's what's up. But the battle reaches a fever pitch when Black Canary, with help from remaining Green Lanterns, channels her will and power to anchor the planet, nudging it closer to the sun. The heat of daylight sears the Nightborn. Wow, a feral, almost ritual rage surges through humanity, amplified by blood magic, undercurrent, and inherited Red Lantern energy. The onslaught finally tips the balance. That's what's up. But overwhelming Darkseid troops, yeah. The aftermath leaves Earth reclaimed by humanity, but the war's scars linger. The surviving vampires, including Barbara Gordon and Wonder Woman. But that ain't it. They are contained and repurposed as regenerative fuel for the new world, a harsh but hopeful pivot from predator-prey to something else entirely. That's what's up. Thanks for watching. This is the Blurred Network, and I'm out. Check out the snowstorm. Woo!